Season, and we've already got a tropical storm here, Tropical Storm Colin in the eastern Gulf of Mexico that is affecting Florida as we speak, and it has been for at least the last 24 hours or so, but we're really going to feel the effects a lot more through a good chunk of Monday.
So yes, we're focusing a lot on Atlantic hurricane season, but we also need to focus on the first tropical cyclone of the 2016 Eastern Pacific hurricane season.
1E formed near the Pacific coast of Mexico on Monday. The depression is forecast to move near or over Mexico coast into Tuesday with a threat of heavy rainfall, which could cause flooding and mudslides in southern Mexico. Last week, we had the governor of Texas declaring a state of emergency, and this week it's Florida's turn, who will be under the gun next week. Stay cool. Hit the button, baby. What do you got for me? This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents
system. So it's going to be messy through all of Monday. A lot of rain. We're going to have rip currents, high surf, maybe even a couple of tornadoes. But really the rain and the possibility for flooding is going to be the biggest problem, because really in a line from about Tampa all the way through Jacksonville, and actually including parts of southeastern Georgia and the Carolinas, could see about 4 to 8 inches of rain. So watch out for flooding. That could translate into river flooding as well.
This is Tropical Depression 1E, which formed just off the coast of Mexico. It is not expected to strengthen prior to moving inland, but if it did, it would get the name of Agatha. Regardless, we're talking about heavy rainfall from the system that's going to cause some flooding across southern Mexico. Mudslides will be possible. General amounts 4 to 6 inches, but locally some 8-inch plus amounts are not out of the realm of question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankenstein Storm Colin bearing down on Florida as we speak, and we have another invest growing on the opposite side of the Gulf Coast. And it has a good chance to hit Mexico, and it has a small chance to take a curve into Texas or continue on through Florida. So these are strange days indeed, my friends, and I would definitely pay attention to the weather. I got a question for all you climate scientists out there. How does carbon cause scalar rings in the satellites on multiple occasions? I think that question is rhetorical. Well, climate chaos season has begun, and I would just like everybody to get extra prepared. I got a feeling it's going to be a hot and wet, crazy summer. Now, I've been obsessively watching this thing form over the last few days, and I've never, ever seen a freak Frankenstein storm system like this. It's like a giant box. It's like a giant V, all the way up through Canada, down into Mexico. It's insane. And I would say geoengineering, but the geoengineering people get really pissed off. So you're going to have to read between the lines, even though I just wrote it out for you. And it don't matter how hard I try, somebody's always going to be mad. And all of these storms fired up, pulsed, and grew at amazing rates. So I'll keep covering this storm and these storm systems. And you stay cool, stay dry, and always head to higher ground when need be. God bless everybody. And the Carolinas, Virginia, Kentucky, watch out, because Colin is going to head up the coast and then out to sea. I would have said out to ocean, but that sounds funny.
We're already in the Atlantic hurricane season. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's tropical season, and we've already got a tropical storm here, Tropical Storm Colin in the eastern Gulf of Mexico that is affecting Florida as we speak, and it has been for at least the last 24 hours or so, but we're really going to feel the effects a lot more through a good chunk of Monday.
So yes, we're focusing a lot on Atlantic hurricane season, but we also need to focus on the first tropical cyclone of the 2016 Eastern